repeated over and over and over again. So they just repeat the things that they have heard. They don't know nothing about food or what you can say this particular food is and this other one is. All right. So we're going to be breaking some myths. We're going to be, debunking a lot of lies and ignorance around eggs, most especially. I just completed a 30-day egg challenge, and shout out to Eberodo and Jennifer Emmanuel for doing this with me. They are the real MVPs. Yay! We did this together. They were with me all through. They stuck through it. I think they're the only ones that stuck through it. All the people that came to me that they want to do it. A lot of people came to me. The longest lasted for 4 days. 4 days, that was it. Say, I beg, I no fit do. They no do again. I can vouch for these two people because they were posting every single day. They were posting their meals. Yes, accountability must be there. Even me too, I get person will keep me accountable. If not, I for quit, like, I for find something else, chop. But there was accountability and there were daily tasks to be done. And it had to be done in order to give a certain frame and structure to what we are doing, to make it very legitimate. We did lab tests, yes. I checked my blood pressure, my blood sugar, fasted insulin, fasted blood sugar. I did liver test, I did kidney test. I checked my weight. I took measurements of my body. And I'm going to be breaking all that down this morning to show you. This is someone that has been eating only eggs twice daily. I do about minimum 6, maximum 10. So I can do between 6 to 8 or 7 or 10 eggs my first meal. Then depending on how hungry I am, because we don't waste food, then by dinner, I'll do minimum, if I'm not so hungry, 6. If I may be hungry, like 7 or 8. If I'm very hungry, I can do up to 10 or more. So this is the only thing we've been eating for the last 30 days. And I'm going to be showing you before and after results. We're going to be looking at it. We're going to be breaking it down. I'm going to be talking about it. So we can see if truly I've prepared myself and I'm on the road to go and see a heart doctor so that they can tell me that I'm about to, I've already done something that will kill me. Is my liver condemned? Is my liver now choked full of fat? Did I now damage my liver? Is my kidney condemned? Did I destroy my kidney? Did I lose any weight? Yes, because some people don't know that eggs are a full meal. Eggs alone is a complete food. It's food. Everything else that you're eating, when you're eating food, when you eat beans and add rice and put moi, put salad, put fish, put all those things in your plate that you're eating in order to get everything that they say your body needs. Just by eating eggs, you're getting every single thing. It's a complete meal. And people don't even know that. It's the most healthiest food to eat. Like, it's so rich. I'm even beginning to be more partial towards egg than meat. I'm telling you, as a source of protein. It's one of the most cost-effective proteins. Because if I say buy meat and buy fish, as country day now, things hard, we no go fit. But you can buy a crate of egg, bad as a bad. And if you do minimum 2 a day, it can last you for like 15 days. Which is better than not eating it at all. Some of you think by eating beans, you're taking a lot of protein. No, let me tell you now, you're not eating protein. What you're eating is a lot of carbohydrates. Because the protein there is almost non-existent. There are certain beans that has fiber and more carbohydrates. But the regular beans we eat, the white and the red one, is not one of them. That's why you need to be in a health optimization program, so that you know the difference. And you eat with wisdom. You eat for functionality, not to taste anymore. Because right now, most of you, your taste, this thing here, your throat, it's what's controlling what goes into your stomach. And your stomach is what decides everything that happens in your body. Because what goes in there decides what goes where to help something else function optimally. So we're going to be breaking down that myth. And we're going to look at my results at the end, do a comparison test, and see if truly I made progress or I pulled myself back 5 years and I landed myself in a hospital, or soon will land myself in a hospital where I'll spend time with the doctor. And he'll be telling me, madam, whatever you did in the last 30 days, don't ever repeat it again. Or, madam, whatever you did in the last 30 days, you need to do more of it. In fact, you need to top it. You need to 10x it. You need to increase it. Yes. So cholesterol is not your enemy. Last 2 weeks, I took time to talk about this. It is not, the minute you hear cholesterol, you start panicking. It is not, oh. It's not your enemy. What you do with it when it enters your body, and that is dependent on your lifestyle, is what happens to whether it becomes a friend or an enemy. So cholesterol is not your enemy. All right? The minute you hear cholesterol, stop panicking and stop being afraid. That's not it. So should you really be scared if you have a high cholesterol? They tell you your cholesterol is high. You don't even know what that means. You're already panicking. You're afraid. And you're saying, God, oh, doctor, is there anything that can be done? And they'll give you drugs. And drugs do not deal with the root cause of the problem, which is what we're going to be discussing, part of what we're going to be discussing here. And tell you don't eat eggs. If are you eating eggs, maybe you should not start eating like 2 in a week or 1 in a week. No, reduce it. There's too much cholesterol in egg. It's not good for you. Or don't eat red meat at all. Stay away from it. Eat only fish. Who told you that fish is not protein? The same way meat is protein, fish is protein. In fact, fish has even more oil, fatty oil. That omega-3, collagens that you're swallowing, where do you think it's coming from? The collagens that you're swallowing, all of you that like drinking cod liver oil and all those, where do you think it is coming from? You don't know it's from fish. Why are you taking that particular oil? Because it is HDL, which is cholesterol fat, so that you can go and remove the bad one. Nobody, they don't used to tell you that one, Abi, but they will write it for you, go and buy it and start taking, or tell you eat more fish, leave meat. We're going to be shattering some myths, debunking a lot of ignorance, and you will leave here better informed. So when your doctor tells you your cholesterol is too high, you say, doctors, what are the numbers? I would like to know. What are the range? So that you will know whether he's just putting fear into your body or he wants you to become a permanent customer. We debunk things that your doctors will not tell you here. You need to be better informed about your health, especially the older you get. All right? So cholesterol is often labeled as dangerous, but it shouldn't be. All right? It should not be. Why? Because your liver produces 3,000 milligrams of cholesterol every single day for your body to use. Your own liver produces cholesterol. But some of you will not even allow your liver to produce. You've already packed your liver, choked it. Your liver is about to die because of cholesterol. Fat that it is packing. It is not helping you, instead of liver to release so that you see what you use, it is not helping you to store the one that you're pumping into it. And it is always, like I said, it boils down to what you're eating and your lifestyle, because these two combinations will determine whether you are making progress forward or you are making progress backwards. So for years, a lot of lies and ignorance have been peddled about cholesterol clogging your arteries. It will give you heart attack. It will lead to heart disease, But the truth is your liver produces cholesterol, which shows you that it is something that your body uses. It's something that your body makes use of for your liver to be able to produce it. Now, will it be harmful or will it be good? It's dependent on you. Let me tell you what cholesterol, some of the things cholesterol does in your body. All right? Let me help you understand. Now, you need cholesterol because it is the building blocks for your cell membrane. Remember that cell is the smallest unit of life in your body. If anything goes wrong with you health-wise, it started from the cellular level. The destruction started from the cellular level. Remember when I talked about free radicals and how it goes to attack the cell, weakens it and makes it sick. And the sicker the cell gets, the weaker they become. And it attacks these cells at thousands and millions at once. And these free radicals are not things that you can say you can avoid because they are everywhere. Even your normal body function, byproduct of it is free radicals. So you cannot afford it. The best you can do is to find ways to reduce the harmful effect that it's having on your body. So cholesterol is what your cell is made up of. That is the foundation for that cell. Your hormones, your progesterone, testosterone, estrogen is made from cholesterol. So when you start seeing or hearing things like hormonal imbalance, this is where it is coming from. Your body is not getting purified liquid original cholesterol. to work with. What is available is rubbish. It's not getting the main thing, the main meat it needs to work. It is lacking that original thing to work. That's why they say imbalance, all right? Because the entire system has been crashed or choked somewhere along the line by your lifestyle and your feeding habits. The vitamin D, we talk about vitamin D, you need vitamin D. Vitamin D regulates your circadian rhythm. There's a lot of things that vitamin D does in the body. It's not a class of vitamin D. But you need it, including the absorption of nutrients in your stomach after food digests, is determined by this cholesterol. So those of you that eat eggs and eat meat and you struggle to digest it, what does that tell you? You will eat meat and like 6 hours later you belch and it's as if the meat is still in your throat here. It has not gone down. Or you eat food and you belch and it's as if the food is just now you ate it. It has not digested. That should tell you that you're having severe digestive issues already. Your body is struggling to digest the food, one, and it's not absorbing it. So your metabolism is crawling. It's very slow, very, very slow. And it is supposed to be fast, but it's very slow. So digestion is very bad, very bad. Your bile salts are created by this. Your ability to eat and stay fuller longer comes from fat because fat is satiating. It's a more powerful and efficient fuel for your body than carbohydrates, than sugar, which comes from carbohydrates. It's like using correct fuel. You know, they say that fuel that used to be pink is more original than the normal one that is just milk, white or milk color. That pink fuel, the thing they burn well. It doesn't come with impurities. Now the correct fuel, when you put it in your car or gen, it is efficient. That is how fat is in your body compared to carbohydrates. But some of you, your body has gotten so used to using only carbohydrate that if carbohydrate doesn't come in like this, your body, when you're hungry, your body will be shaking. Meanwhile, you have a lot of fat that is stored and your body cannot even access it. You can't move your body from using carbohydrates to consuming fuel, as a more efficient source of fuel. So without all these things happening, your body will not function. And these things depend on cholesterol to function properly. What are the two major types of cholesterol you have in your body? You have number one, the LDL, and number two, the HDL. All right? These are the two major types. When you go for tests, lipid panel tests, these ones are the ones that are checked. Your LDL, your HDL, and your triglycerides are checked. Triglycerides is another kind of fat that comes majorly if there are certain kind of foods you eat a lot. You see there. I recently showed my husband someone's lab results, cholesterol lipid panel tests. His HDL is like 30 something. His LDL is like 190 something. Then his triglyceride is 333. Triglyceride alone is 333. That person is a patient. In fact, it's an ideal patient for stroke about to happen. Ideal patient. In fact, if there's how he will sneeze like this, he will just enter stroke. He gets to go take waka like this, and just stroke will happen. Classic. All right. So these two I will break down so that you understand them. None of them are your enemies. The worst type to have is actually triglycerides. Then LDL, depending on your lifestyle. But HDL is what you should be more concerned about because this is the good one. This is the cholesterol. They tell you that this is the good kind of cholesterol. The LDL, they now call it the bad cholesterol. All right. So let's start with LDL. Now, LDL is low density lipoprotein cholesterol. This type of cholesterol is the vehicle that carries fat to the different cells to replenish them. This is the vehicle that carries fat to your hormones, carries it to the stomach to aid digestion, takes it to the brain for brain function, takes it to everywhere in your body. It is the vehicle. This is the car, the motor, where they carry the good one. They walk up and down. They carry and go where your body needs. This is the one. This particular one. So it's not that it is bad. You need it. If it's not there to work, nothing will happen. It's not bad. Is that what you do with your life that determines whether this one will start becoming bad or not? The last time I described it as having a car park. And when the car park is full, there's no space to park car anymore. People will now start parking car everywhere, outside, along the road. They will now start just parking car everywhere. That's what happens to LDL when it becomes overloaded. It will now start lodging and parking anywhere it sees space, which is not good for you. Because it can now go and park inside your arteries or vein, or just park somewhere that is not supposed to be. And that is where you can now start having problems, especially the small ones. The large, very large, low density lipoproteins are very okay. They just pack themselves one place and they stay. It's the small ones you should be very worried about. Okay? So they are the delivery truck. They take and move the cholesterols around and where they are needed in your body. It is not bad. We just tagged it bad because we are looking for where to transfer blame to. So it is you, your lifestyle, especially when you're sedentary, you know they do anything, you know they do exercise, you know they work out, you know even think say exercise is necessary. At this my old age, I come and start at this your old age. How old are you that you're doing old age? What's the age, this thing that you're doing old age? If you're 60, you're just prime, you're middle, because the goal is 120. So at 60, you are at the middle. That is when your blood should even be very hot and you should be bubbling everywhere. Here in the Legend Nation, we believe in 120. This is the reason why we don't joke with our health optimization here. That is why we're hammering on it, so that you will not say you did not hear or you did not know. This is the reason why we're doing it. Because the target is 120. The hottest, the sexiest grandma ever. The grandma that everybody wants to go and do holiday in her house. Because grandma is up, agile and active. Grandma is fun. Grandma is not sick. You're not in wheelchair. It's not in the hospital. It's not going through operation back to back. That's not the kind of grandma I want to be. Grandma is not, my son, help me bring my drugs. You're not going to carry buckets and bags of drugs and bring for you. They will not be the one helping you to be selecting the thing, to be giving you to be swallowing. No, that's not the kind of grandma we want. One grandma that is strong, bone strong, body strong, posture up, chest out, moving with energy. That's the kind of grandma we want. And 60 is not that time. So calm down. You're not that old yet. You're not. If the target is 120 at 60, you're not there yet. Okay? Yes. Grandma agile. Grandma that they can trust with a toddler at home to take care of toddler. And they are not panicking that if grandma fall, what will happen to baby? It's now toddler that is taking care of grandma instead of grandma taking care of baby. No, that's not the one we want. So low density lipoprotein is the one that drives everything around. Then the high density lipoprotein, which is HDL, is the recycling truck. This is the one that now arrests all the bad ones, like triglyceride and LDL that is not supposed to be where it's not supposed to be. It will send it back. This is the traffic warden. If he sees LDL anywhere that LDL is not supposed to be, say, Oga, what's going on? What are you doing here? Does this place look like a car park? Are you not seeing that you cannot park here? Why are you doing double parking here? My friend, go back to the liver. We don't need you here now. If he sees triglycerides, say, where did you come from? What is going on here? My friend, you leave this place and go back to the liver. What are you doing here? So they tell you have fatty liver. What do you think you need to eat to remove the triglycerides? I'm asking you now, those of you that you think is drugs that you need to be swallowing alone to reduce fatty excess cholesterol. What do you think you need? Put it in the chat box. From this explanation now, if you understand what I say, you already know. Those of you that are so afraid of fat, you will now stop eating meat, no fish, no egg. You will now be eating only carbohydrates alone. You'll be swallowing carbohydrates alone. And a lot of vegetables. That is the only thing you'll now be eating. So what is supposed to now help your body produce HDL? To send the triglycerides packing back to the liver so that your liver can get it out of the system so that the thing can now start dropping. HDL. HDL. What are the sources of HDL? Omega-3 fatty acids, oily fish, eggs, fish, meat. Those are the healthy. That's why they call it good fats. Healthy dietary fat. Now fat, they come on fat from body. Originally, God, see, when God designed the body and put all these things, he knows what he's doing. It's not drugs. It's human being that created that shortcut because you're lazy and you like what you like. You want to eat what you want to eat, no matter what they tell you. So they now brought drugs for you now, so that if you have fatty liver or high cholesterol, you will be on drugs. You will not be swallowing it, because you will not want to discipline yourself to stop eating some things and eat some things. I like rice, so me, I cannot do without rice. Nobody will tell me what to do. Like the lady that came to me and her sugar was off the roof, and she was telling me categorically that nothing will make her stop eating apple in this whole life. I just looked at her and said, no problem. We cannot help you. You're not the kind of person we can work with. So please be going. When you're serious about reversing insulin resistance, you can come to us. We will help you to be able to reverse it. This thing is not forever. Allow your body heal and recover and repair. You can go back to eating these things. You just need to restrict, restrain, remove for a while so that healing can happen. It's not forever. It's like having a wound. You break your hand. Then they put POP. Won't it restrain your activity and movement? There are things you would love to do that you can't do because your hand is broken. You're limited in performance and in range and in so many things. You can't do everything. But you'll be patient enough for the bone to heal and your hand can go back to normal. You cannot even be doing acrobat. You can be swinging left and right. You can be doing tumbling. You can do anything. You can even use only the hand and carry something safe. Don't fear anymore. Why? Because it is now healed. That's how it is. Allow your body to heal, to repair itself. Then you can go back to doing and eating the things you did this time around with wisdom, because you know what to avoid and what not to eat. You know the one that you can at least eat a little bit of it, not in excess. You don't abuse things and think that nothing will happen. There are no repercussions. See, there is no single thing that is, if you abuse, it will not become bad. If you abuse it, it will turn bad. If you lean on one thing and take only that, only blah, 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 it will go bad. But sometimes you need to eliminate everything and keep it very simple so that your body can be able to, if your body knows that this is the only thing coming in, okay, awesome, that's good. So at least this one now, maybe we just focus on just this one thing, try to digest and absorb and first of all. Then your body get used to just dealing with one problem. Not your body is struggling to digest beans, it's struggling to digest rice, it's struggling to digest vegetable, it's struggling to digest fruits, it's struggling to digest proteins all at once. And all these things have different rates at which they digest and absorb. Then it is still doing that work. You will not add snacks on top again. Make a ray buns, chin, meat pie, you dump another one. As it is doing that one again, you lunch don't reach, you top it off again because I'm hungry, that's not it, it's not food. You finish one full corn with pear, like 4 pear. In your mind, that thing is not food. You just use a whole belly. Then you're looking for food to fall on top of it again. So why are you complaining that you don't know how your body is doing you? That you're having ulcer, that your cholesterol is high, that you have fatty liver acid, that your BP cannot come down? Why are you complaining? See the way you're treating your body. See the way you're eating, you're handling food. Food is medicine. Food is medicine. It's supposed to help your body run efficiently. But if you abuse it, it will turn to something else. So you need LDL, you need HDL. 2 of them are necessary for function in your body. None of it is absolutely bad or worse. So there's no good and bad. We're the one that just tagged it like that. Because the way we go about our food, our lifestyle, everything either affects how they turn out. All right? So now you know. Now you understand better. You have a better, clearer understanding of these things. Don't go tagging it names that you don't know. All right? Now, let me say something about the LDL, because this is the one that usually becomes problematic easily. The small density lipoprotein, which is LDL, can cause inflammation and other problems. But it only occurs when your glucose is high and you have insulin resistance. So are you seeing it there? By your lifestyle, you will decide whether this LDL that is supposed to be not working normally and functioning normally becomes a problem. What is the lifestyle I'm talking about? The food you eat. For you to land yourself in high glucose, which is high blood sugar, what are the major kind of foods that you are eating that will make you to have high blood sugar? Put it in the chat box. So that when I'm talking and I'm saying eat eggs, eat protein, increase protein, people not think I'm just trying to punish people. I'm just wicked. I know they understand. Say person waiting, what is protein all the time? Say, what are the foods that when you eat a lot of it or you eat it consistently over a period of time will land you in high blood sugar? Drop it in the chat box. Drop it in the chat box. What is it that when you eat back to back, what are the kind of foods you eat back to back? High carbohydrates. That is it. You love your fufu too much. You can eat it morning, afternoon, light. Some of you are rice, it's as if they tied your umbilical cord when they gave birth to you and they set it in stone and said that if you don't eat rice, you will not survive. You are rice. You are rice. You are yam. You are sweet potato. You are gari. You'll be drinking the gari, you use fish. Then in your mind, you're eating, you're being very healthy. It's balanced. There is granite, there is milk, there is fish, water and ice, then gari. Then you add sugar again and put more salt because you want to bring down the sugar. Who are you deceiving? Who are you deceiving? You eat like that, back to back to back. What do you think you're doing? You're priming your body. Balanced gari, Abi. Don't worry. The doctor will balance your sugar very soon with drugs. Balance it for you. We recommend drugs to balance your sugar too. Because when you eat a certain way, morning, afternoon, night, always look at your food. What's the biggest quantity of food there that you're eating? At every point in time, always look at what you're eating. What has the highest amount there? And you're eating in morning, afternoon, night, 3 times a day, every single day. Sometimes you even snack in between. And the snack you're still eating are either processed or ultra-processed this thing. Because I don't understand why if you're thinking of snack, you're not thinking of cucumber. You're not thinking of garden egg. You're not thinking of carrots. Yes. You're not even thinking of orange or apple. Is roasted fried plantain in oil, inflammatory oil, buns, chin, meat pie. Those are what, yogurt, Coke, Fearless, because you need the energy. Those are the kind of things. That's where your mind is going to. You don't even think of kulikuli. Nobody thinks of kulikuli as a healthy snack to eat. Some of you think granite is good. It is good though. But you and granite, if they give you granite like this, you will eat like quarter bottle or half bottle immediately. That in your mind, that is snacking. That is already full meal that you've eaten. Oh. That is full food. You've eaten full food like that. Oh. 10 seeds of granite. Do you know the kind of fat that is in that thing? So those of you that like nuts and seeds, especially when it's dry, it's even more concentrated. So be careful around these things. Some of them are in season now, you eat it. Boiled corn, roasted corn with pear is a healthy snack. And when you snack on those kind of things, you stay away from food. Not you finish stacking it, you now start looking for amala, wedu and roundabout to wash it down because that one is snack. No, that's not how you do it. All right? So you can, by the lifestyle you have, you can force LDL to become inflammatory. Because when you eat consistently and you're loading on a lot of carbohydrates, especially processed ones, your body keeps converting all that excess of sugar to fat and it is lodging it in the liver. That lodging it up in the liver is what lands you with fatty liver. That packing the fats everywhere around your visceral organs, which I talked about last week, is how you end up being insulin resistant. At this point, when you're insulin resistant, because insulin is at the highest peak, insulin at that high peak causes inflammation. It leads to inflammation. That is how you land yourself with severe inflammation. That's why we actually talk about the hydrogen bottle when you are going through fatty liver or you're having any severe metabolic disease or a health challenge. Because inflammation is already high for the singular reason that insulin is already at a peak where it is struggling so hard to force your body to be able to wipe or drain out the sugar from your system. So what are the causes of high cholesterol? Stress, consistent stress back to back. I used to tell people that sometimes you can't afford to not be stressful. You might be at a target or you might be under pressure because you're trying to hit a target or meet it. Like if you're on a 90-day game plan and you're seriously engaged, you can't avoid not to be stressed. You work a certain number of hours back to back, so you must be stressed. But how do you compensate? You sleep well. Just sleep well so that your body has enough time to repair and to heal so that you bounce back better. You tone it down, you repair, you heal the damages, you allow cortisol to crash. Cortisol is the hormone that just jumps out once you're stressed up. And that cortisol hormone loves fat. At that point where your stress and cortisol is high, your body is in fat storage mode. All it is thinking about is this person wants to kill us. So we need to do everything to protect ourselves. Anything that comes in right now, convert it to fat and start storing for rainy day. That is why it is not so good. Yes, those of you that like too much groundnut, whether boiled or fried though, it has a lot of fat in it. And if you're someone that struggles with easily gaining weight and you already have like high cholesterol or fatty liver, you should be avoiding certain nuts because a lot of nuts have high fatty content, not fiber. There are nuts that have fibers. You will not go for that one like sunflower seeds, flax seeds. You know, go eat that one. Now, cashew nuts, groundnut, walnut, that is the one you like going for. That is the one you like. Almonds and all the rest, that is the one you prefer. Avoid it now. Don't say I did not do anything for you in this July. I've told you now, because groundnut is in season. You buy 1 cup like this, you pieces, you buy 3 cups, only you pieces it. Continue. Poor diet. When you consistently eat in a particular way, lots and lots of carbohydrates back to back to back. I'm not even thinking about the protein portion or even bringing in vegetable to bring in fiber into your meal. You're not doing anything like that. This will land you with insulin resistance, and before you know it, inflammation is high. So you can, that's why I said your lifestyle. And while you're doing all this, you're highly stressed, you're eating poorly, your body's already inflamed, you're not sleeping well. And upon that, you're not doing any kind of physical activity to help your body safe. No walk, no exercise, whether at home or in gym, nothing. You sit down for hours, you don't sleep well, you eat poorly, you're very stressed. What were you expecting? What kind of miracle are you expecting to happen? I don't know. So if you don't have the Ultra H2 bottle to help you tackle inflammation first because of the insulin resistance, I don't know what else to tell you. You need it because it's loaded with antioxidants, a lot of antioxidants to help your body fight the inflammation, to bring down free radicals, first of all, to help your body flush and detox. Why? Because it's water, which is what your body understands. And it can use this water to flush your kidneys and also to help your liver function better, to detox. These things happen when you sleep. The true deep detox, cleansing, flushing, healing, and repair happens when there is deep sleep, not light sleep, not REM. And that's why people in our health optimization program, we are tracking their sleep because we will show you can be eating well, you can be exercising, but if you're not sleeping well, to allow your body use the nutrients it got from food, exercise, and every other thing to now heal when you're sleeping, your journey will be far, it will be slow, and it will be long. So you cannot afford to do. That's why the 4 pillars are together. It's not just one thing. Some of you are attacking only food. It's good. If you start with only food, it's good, but don't stay there. You need to progress because the 4 pillars working together is what make everlasting, long plan healing happen. So the real driver for heart disease is inflammation. People stop calling fat, please. Stop accusing fat for what it doesn't know. Once there's inflammation, LDL will rush and carry can start going there to carry HDL to the place. It's not his fault. Because he's seeing inflammation, it will carry fat and be going there. Fat is the fire service that when there is danger anywhere in your body happening, the first line of defense is fire service, which is fat. Your body carries fat to that place. So when your heart is overworking because of severe stress, because of a lot of things, the first thing that goes there to make sure, there is one tear happening here, or let's patch it up, or before even the person sleep and now repair it, is fat. Meanwhile, they will now start blaming the fat that too much fat is what is causing heart disease. It's not. Your lifestyle, the food you eat, poor sleep, chronic stress, inflammation, these are the things that drives it. So if you're struggling with sometimes genetics, a lot of reasons, but it is not the fat. The fat is as a result of your lifestyle, your diet. It didn't just appear on its own and just start arranging itself in a particular place. No, it's how what you're doing that is making it go there. So cholesterol is actually your body's repair crew, fire service. Cholesterol showing up anywhere is fire service, repair crew. It appears when anything is going wrong, when damage is happening, when leakage is happening. Cholesterol is the first line of defense that goes there. It patches damages in blood vessel walls caused by inflammation. Are you seeing it there? People stop accusing cholesterol poorly, please. Stop just criticizing, attacking it anyhow, making it look as if it is the bad guy. It is not. You are the bad guy because of what you're doing. And cholesterol is trying to help. Meanwhile, you're now accusing false accusation. Can you imagine? Just transferring wrong aggression somewhere else. And you will not tell yourself that it's you that is doing it. So when doctors just suppress only LDL by giving you drugs, you have fatty liver, they give you drugs, they are not targeting the main thing, the inflammation that is causing the main damage. Nobody is talking about it. Why? But they just want the fat to drop, to disappear from there. Fat that is repairing, fat that is what is patching and repairing. You want to now remove it. That is when you will now see the main heart attack now. That is when the stroke will now start happening more and more. So drugs, we ignore inflammation, then remove the fat. And we've seen it happen over and over with more patients. And they're accusing it. So you can have a perfect cholesterol number because drugs is helping remove it by force. But inflammation is there and is causing havoc. So when you have this kind of problem, what is entering your mouth? What is going into your system? Your gut. A lot of people don't know that food there, what food is doing to them. What food has done to you in this life? Eh? If you know, you will apply wisdom immediately. That's one thing that a lot of people don't have control over. Food. Food. What food has done to you? So a normal cholesterol test can miss everything. Your cholesterol panel can be showing good, is within the numbers and range, but you have fatty liver. They will do cholesterol, they'll say, your LDL is good, your HDL is perfect, it's not that bad, maybe just slightly, the triglyceride is still not that bad. Why can't you have fatty liver? So what do you need to do? Fix the gut issue first. Fix the food is medicine. Fix the food first. Allow the food coming in should be able to do some work. Eat low inflammatory foods or non-inflammatory foods. And guess the non-inflammatory foods. Who wants to drop the first low inflammatory foods in the chat box? Please drop it. If there is foods that are not inflammatory, drop it in the chat box. Please. Drop foods that are not inflammatory in the chat box. Let me see whether people. Thank you. Eggs. This is the one thing that everybody is attacking and making look like the devil, like the main devil. If you don't even say meat or fish, how many people can afford it for fish? Eggs, let's say one egg now is 100 naira or 150. You can afford it. What's the smallest fish you can buy? Can you buy fish 500 or even 1,000? Well, you can buy an egg for 150 naira. And that's the number one thing. If you just mention egg, high cholesterol. No, don't eat eggs, so they're bad for you. The gut is where food goes to. This is where your health is decided, inside your stomach. Your stomach is what decides your egg. Your tummy, those things you're eating as entering your tummy is what is going to decide your health. If you don't know, you know now. So that when you're eating whatever you're eating and drinking whatever you're drinking, just know that you are the one by yourself arranging and helping. See, you can have disadvantage by having certain gene markers that has already placed you in the blue or in the red or in the green. But your lifestyle can now decide whether you cross that line and land in black or you can stay above it with the things you're eating. You can have a gene makeup that has made up its mind that you are a diabetic type 1. The foods you eat and your lifestyle will determine whether that diabetic type 1 will be the bane of your existence or you can live a normal life despite being a diabetes type 1 without crisis back and back through the hospital looking as if you're an AIDS patient or you're a sickle cell person. The foods you eat, it will decide your overall health. So what are the risks of having low cholesterol? Or it never occurred to you people that you can actually have low cholesterol? Low immunity. Yes, you have malaria, 5 and 6. Every two weeks like this, you're struggling with malaria. My friend, go and eat fish and meat and eggs. Gary, swallow. You're back to back, cholesterol, you're eating carbs. You're not thinking of any protein. Depression, you've seen it there. Yes, depression. Are you seeing it there? I used to tell somebody, you're feeling hot, you're having heartbreak, you're pained. Tell the person, come and talk to me. What's going on? Just bring bowl of pepper soup like this, or peppered meat and so put it in the person's front. Keep water there or hot alkaline coffee. Tell the person, talk to me. What's going on? Who is the man? Who is that man? Tell me what he did to you. Let me know whether the person will not struggle between eating the meat, cleaning their tears very, very well, and doing because of pepper, and telling you that they have heartbreak. In fact, from bitterness and sadness, it will transfer to anger and vex. As he's eating the meat, energy will come immediately. Yes, energy will come. Can you imagine that stupid? In fact, as I'm talking to you now, babe, this pepper is peppering. Yes, I know. Tell me, what did he do to you? I'm telling you, that he doesn't have sense. One sense he doesn't have. Wait first, remove shirt, keep, lose belt, arrange yourself first. Carry spoon, touch the pepper soup. In fact, it's as if you know what I need. In fact, this food like this is touching my heart. It's touching my intestine, touching everywhere. It's touching all my body. Wait, let me eat this thing. Let it enter my body. Let me calm down first. Then I'll gist you. I don't want anything that will spoil my appetite now. Let me eat first. We forget that it is struggling. Food can do a lot of things. So that's why there are certain people that when they don't know how to do with emotional stress or psychological stress or any kind of stress, they just start eating. They just start eating because that's what they can hold on to as at that time to calm them down. Food. Memory problems. In case you're not aware, your brain is made up of fat, and it loves fat. Yes. So if you start struggling with a lot of memory issues, loss of memory gaps, lapses, check your fat intake. Yes, check your fat intake. Type 3 diabetes is actually the new Alzheimer's disease. They just gave it another name. In case you're not aware, now you know. Yes. I've told you now. Hormonal imbalance, I've talked about that one. The brain, mostly made of fat, needs cholesterol to thrive. So when there is fat shortage there, it starts misfiring. The bottom line, cholesterol is not your enemy. You cannot stay in this class and listen to everything I say, and in your mind, once you hear cholesterol, you're thinking of enemy. No. It is a necessary component for many vital functions in your body. Instead of focusing solely on lowering high cholesterol, consider the root cause first and the overall picture of your health before you start thinking that your only problem in this world is low cholesterol. It's not. It's not. How do you do this? Lifestyle, complete healthy lifestyle. Your nutrition needs to change. Your stress management needs to come up. Food is fun. Go outdoors, movements. These are sleep. All right? These are things you need. So you manage your nutrition. Reduce the processed and trans fats. Bread and butter. The worst 2 things you can combine. Bread and butter. Bread, sugar. Butter, unhealthy fats. So I don't get it. Bread and butter. Not even bread and peanut butter. Or bread and jam. Those of you that love jam. Or bread and what's those and all those other spread that you like using on bread. That is just liquid sugar. Mayonnaise. And do you know the fat that is in mayonnaise? If you have a mayonnaise bottle in your house, pick it up, turn it over and look at it. Look at the ingredients and look at what is there. I'm not even sure that there is one single egg in that thing. Meanwhile, it's egg. You want to make mayonnaise. We teach our people how to make mayonnaise. If you love mayonnaise, we teach our people how to use just egg, salt, water, a little bit of vinegar, and you make your mayonnaise in your house. Less calorie, more healthy. Yes, but that other one you have in your house, the bottle, turn it around and look at the ingredients and see what's there so that you know what you're eating. So you need to balance the fat wisely. Increase healthy fats like omega-3, natural fats from whole foods. The fats in nuts are good, but the problem with you is that you are always abusing nuts. If I say eat 5 to 10 seeds of granite, you will say, wait, is that one for testing, or I just want to be sure that it is granite? Because your idea of eating granite is you will fool your hand like this. It is roasted one and finish it, then fool it again and finish it. Then that is when it occurs to you that, okay, I'm now eating granite. See, 5 to 10 seed care. Yes. If you know the calories that are in granules, when you fill your hand like, okay, full bottle, okay, Do you know that you can eat up to 5,000 calories in one full bottle of groundnut? You don't know, Abi? Okay. That means you've eaten 3 days worth of food just by eating one bottle of groundnut. Your body has received 3 days. So don't be surprised when after 2 weeks you climb scale, you're seeing you've added 2 kg. Don't be surprised. Don't be. Reduce excess sugar and refined carbs. When we're talking of refined carbs, what are we talking about? Your bread, or your bake, anything that has flour in it. Your bread, your meat pie, chin chin, your what do you call it? Buns, your pizza, all of it. Your, what do you call it now? Shawarma and all the rest. That bread they use in making shawarma, all of it. They are all part of it. Your pasta, you love pasta like tomorrow no day. Yes. Your Indomie and all the rest. That is what we're talking about. Those are extremely processed carbohydrates. Lots of calories, no nutrients. Empty calories. That's why it's called empty calories. No single nutritional value in them. None. That's why you can eat your shawarma because there is a sausage inside and other things. In your mind, you're eating healthy. Then if I'm eating eggs, you'll be accusing me of eating eggs. Yes. If they are baking, they'll put egg, put sugar, put all those things that they used to put there. You will eat it. In your mind, you're eating healthy. Then they see me eating eggs and they're telling me you will die, you will die. Yes, see you and cholesterol. You that is eating your own meat pie because they put small meat inside the flour. In your mind, you're eating healthy. Then you're accusing me that I'm eating only eggs and I'm going to die. Manage your lifestyle. You need to start exercising. In fact, the older you get, the more you need to do strength training or resistance training. You need it for your bones, for your muscle, to have a semblance of a good and stable life the older you get. To stay flexible, to stay upright, to stay mobile, you need it. You need exercise because exercise improves LDL. Exercise ensures that LDL moves around better to reduce and checkmate the LDLs and the triglycerides. So if you have fatty liver and you don't want to exercise, please don't come to us. You're not the person we are looking for. We don't even want you because you give us headache. You'll be complaining up and down. This thing is not working. I did it, it did not work. Exercise you will not do. Sleep, you will not sleep. I'm busy, I'm working. What do you want me to do? Food, eat, you will not eat. You post once, you will not post again. I'm not hungry. Don't come, please. We don't need you. Don't come and stress us. Carry your life and be going somewhere. Go and try other diets. No wahala. But if you want to work with us, you must be held accountable. If you don't want to be held accountable, be going. We don't need you. We need people that are committed to their health and want to do something to change it. If you're not committed, we don't want. Don't come and give us headache. So if you know that you will not exercise, don't come here. Don't need you. If you know that you don't want to be checkmated, you don't want someone to hold you accountable to know. Some of you know what to do, but your biggest challenge is you don't want to be accountable to anybody. You don't want anybody checkmating you, checking up on you, asking you questions. You just want to be doing it the way you want to be doing it. Man, walk. It's not for us. Go somewhere else. In fact, we'll give you recommendations. Go somewhere else. Sleep and rest. We don't joke with sleep here. You must sleep. Because for real, true healing to happen, you need sleep. So you must sleep. Because sleep balances and supports your hormone. It reduces inflammation also. It also detoxes when your system truly detox and heal and repair. All right? So you need it. That's one of the best ways to manage stress, sleeping well and sleeping long. So chronic stress worsens when cholesterol imbalance is not managed. So you need sleep. And we don't joke with sleep here. Oh, I thought I added it here. Okay, let me quickly share. It's on my phone. Let me share it. I actually added it, but I guess I didn't save it. Oh my goodness. Oh, no wonder. Okay, just give me a minute. Let me find it and save it. Can you imagine? Let me share my results in the last 30 days so that we'll see a breakdown. Did I lose weight? Did anything change? Yeah, that's what we're going to be talking about next. Okay, so let me share it. Oh, can you imagine? Now it came up. Okay, let me stop this and share from here. Okay. All right, can we see my screen now? Can we see my screen? Okay, so this is my test. So let's start with my body composition and vitals. I believe I'm zooming it in now so that you can see it, okay? So my weight was 80 kg when I started, May 31st. My bust was 37 inches. My waist was 34.8 inches. My hips was 43 inches. My fasted blood sugar was 5.1. My blood pressure was 110/68. My pulse was 80 beats per minute. Now, after, are you seeing it there? How many kg are you seeing there? How many kg? 77. Did I lose weight or gain weight? You are not talking again. Did the results shock you too? You're not talking again. Did I lose or gain weight? For those of you thinking that because I'm eating a lot of fat, I will add weight. I'll add weight. Are you seeing it there? Now, did I lose weight in my bust or I add? I added. Why? What I was eating was protein and I was exercising. So I built muscle, I gained muscle, not fat. Because fat is what dropped. That was why I lost weight. But I also gained muscle because eggs is fat and protein. Protein is what builds muscle. Although I reduced in my waist because it is fat that left there. Are you guys seeing it? Then my hips still stayed the same, which I'm not happy about because the target is to get it to a certain number where BBL accusations will start coming in. Ladies, you know what I mean. You get it. You get it, right? So I'm not really happy about that. Did my blood sugar shift or did it remain stable? Are you seeing my blood sugar? No shifting at all. So those of you that struggle with high blood sugar or are diabetics, and we tell you eat eggs and you're running, you're saying you will gain weight, cholesterol. Are you seeing it there now? Blood pressure, did it drop or increase? My blood pressure even became more stable. It calmed down more. It became more stable. Like from 110, it now became 108, which means I was more emotionally calm and stable because of my food. See, what you eat, it is doing all these things, but you don't know. You can see that even my pulse was calmer. It was 77 from 80. 77 from 80. Let's continue. See the improvements there. That is what we had just discussed, minus 3 kg and plus 1 and all that, okay? Awesome. Let's move on. Now, I also checked my glycated hemoglobin, that's HbA1c. This HbA1c is what actually helps you know if you're already entering into prediabetes. That means your body is already like sensing insulin resistance, but you don't know. This is one of the tests that your cholesterol can look good, but this is one of the tests to know whether insulin resistance is hiding under. It's just that you know. So I did it. And you can see what is showing there. What is it showing there? 5.9. What is the prognosis there that you're seeing? What are you seeing there? Abi, you've seen it. Now, after by July 1, what are you seeing there? What does that tell you about my diet in the last 30 days? What it helped my body to be able to achieve? It gradually shifted me back to being normal. That means it checkmated my insulin. Because my body was already releasing more insulin because I had more sugar coming into my system because I was eating a lot of carbohydrates. Although I was eating it with a lot of protein, but carbohydrates was coming in at the rate which it had to release more insulin to curb it. So gradually, I was already tending towards that, but I didn't even know. Are you guys seeing it there? So minus 0.4. Improved. Improved. Those of you struggling with insulin-resistant high blood sugar, this is how you check it. So when we say eat eggs, you know what we're doing. We know what we're doing. We know why. All right? Now let's look at my kidney function test. Urea, creatinine, sodium, potassium, chloride, and bicarbonate. Everything was within normal. I didn't have any issue with my kidney. Kidney was functioning perfect. The only issue I had was my calcium was a bit low, which I understand because I wasn't strength training actively. I'm at home right now. I can't leave due to, due to logistics. I can't leave the home right now to go to the gym and lift as heavy as I would love to, but I'm working out at home. So my calcium is low, all right? And it's still low even after. But every other thing was within normal. No single damage whatsoever. In fact, some markers even improved, like the potassium and urea improved. All right? Improved. So that's the only thing. Everything is normal. So I did not damage my kidney by eating only eggs in the last 30 days. Are you seeing it? Let's continue. Because I'm bringing in Madam Faith. And she's going to select few people with tea. Headache. Headache. If you know you cannot do it, please just be going. We recommend for you go somewhere else. But if you're serious about being serious about once and for all your health, this year you and fatty liver gone, you and cholesterol issue gone, you and sugar, you and high blood pressure gone, we are here for you. And we'll be looking out for those kind of people. Lipid profile. Let's look at it. My total cholesterol was 150 milligrams. That's 4.0. It wasn't bad though. It was very, very good. Now, even after, it's still the same thing, still within normal range. Most of you think that it will shoot up, right? Cholesterol will fly up the handle. It will go very bad. Look at it there. I ate only eggs for 30 days. My cholesterol did not go beyond normal. It's still within normal range. Everything within normal range. Before and after. Because even before, I was already on a high protein, high fat diet. I cook with butter in my house and tallow. Not granola, stew, rice, everything, frying eggs, everything you see, either butter or tallow. I don't believe anybody here eats more fat in their food more than me and Ambassador. In fact, I'm even jealous because me that did the 30-day challenge, if you see Ambassador's results, it's as if I not do anything. Because the guy, what him and fat used to do, and meat, and eggs. Because I was doing the challenge, he was doing it too. Sometimes he even ate more than me. I'll be eating 6 eggs, he'll be eating 8. So he was even doing it more than me. My own sugar was 1.5. Ambassador was 4.6. I be what? I have it. I have the picture in my phone. We snapped all these things. So we're not giving you audio reports. We have lab reports and everything. Plus, we have pictures. We have it. All right. So you can see even my triglycerides. See how low my triglycerides is. It's so low that it's consigned. Say even lower. It was 12. Then after my challenge, it became 5. 5. That's my triglyceride. 5. So some doctors will say, come. This is a problem. Oh. No, it's not good though. It cannot be this low. They will be consigned. And that consigned is to give you prescription immediately or tell you what to go and eat so that it will come up. I like it the way it is like this. All right. My liver function test. Let's now see whether did I finish my liver or my liver improved. Look at the markers there. Oh. Look at it. Still within normal range. 30 days of eating only eggs. You will think that my liver will be screaming by now. The fat is perfectly bioavailable for all functions. For the first time, my regular flow just came, no stress, no headache, no spotting, no drama. I was just sitting down. I was like, what is going on? It just came like that. Why? Because my hormones had all the fat they needed to work optimally. Like my problem now is making no end. That's my problem. My problem is not I don't want to have babies. My problem is yabafana. That's my problem. Because of the kind of diet I am and my overall health. Your age has nothing to do with your ability to have babies. Ladies, it's your health status that determines whether you still have baby even into your 50s. So how you handle your health will determine if you want to still have more children or you continue the way you are. So that is it. Everything, look at the overall. Sugar improved. Insulin, normal. Kidney health, function, healthy. Cholesterol, good. Liver function, healthy. Only calcium was low. Only calcium. What are the takeaways? No evidence of kidney damage. No evidence of liver damage. Blood sugar control improved from pre-diabetic to normal. Cholesterol level increased slightly, but remained within normal range. HDL improved. Triglycerides are very low. Calcium is the only concerning result and should be investigated further. Of course, you know me now. I'm already investigating that one. What do I need to do to improve it? You know, they waste time here. So this is it. This is it. This is my result. Those of you say, you did 30 days. See it here now. You've seen it, Abi? Good. You've seen it. 30 days eating only eggs. You have a good idea now of what it is. VitaMentor, the floor is yours. Please, you have to be committed to this thing. The roadmap has been shown to you. Do you want to keep just massaging the main problem or you want to tackle the root cause and help your body heal and recover? We're waiting for you on this side. We're ready to work with you to get you there. Over to you, VitaMentor. Thank you so much, everybody, for listening. Have a beautiful day. Goodbye for now.
Wow.